Hey guys, it's Andrea. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new to my channel, I really hope that you're enjoying my content. If it turns out that you are, I'd be really appreciative if you can take a quick second to give this video a thumbs up and click that subscribe button below to become a part of my YouTube family. And don't forget to click on the bell, that way you can get notified every Wednesday and Saturday when I post a new video. Today, I'll be showing you vocal warm-up exercises you can practice, part 2. Also, I want everyone to kindly keep in mind that I am not a vocal coach, nor am I an acting teacher. The information that I'll be sharing with you today are simple vocal warm-up exercises that I learned in my previous training at a theater academy in New York City. Okay guys, let's jump right in. First things first guys, I want everyone to be aware of their stance. We want to make sure that our feet are shoulder width apart, that your weight is evenly distributed on both of your feet, that your knees are slightly bent, and finally, that your pelvis is ever so slightly tilted under. We want to make sure that our hands are relaxed, our arms are hanging loosely to our sides, our shoulders are relaxed, and your posture is aligned. And lastly guys, try to relax your facial muscles as much as possible. Once you found that relaxation within your body guys, I want you to try and practice breathing in through your nose and exhaling using your diaphragm. Remember how I taught you guys how to breathe in and out using your diaphragm in the first vocal warm-up video? Well, I want you to go ahead and find that balance. If you don't know what I'm talking about guys, be sure to click on the suggested card above, that way you guys have a reference. Okay, once you've got a nice handle on your breathing, we're gonna start with shoulder raises and rolls. We're going to inhale, raising our shoulders, almost as if we aim to touch our ears. And when we go to exhale, we're gonna go ahead and bring them down. I'll show you once, and then you can go ahead and repeat that a couple of times on your own. Ready? Once you've done that a couple of times, now we're gonna go ahead and add a slight change. Instead of bringing our shoulders back down, we're gonna go ahead and leave them up for a couple of seconds. This time around, we wanna make sure that we're breathing in and out as we keep the shoulders raised high, like so. And release. Great, go ahead and repeat that a couple of times as well. When you're done and you feel like your shoulders are starting to warm up, let's go ahead and practice shoulder rolls, like so. Go ahead and practice these shoulder rolls towards the back, and then reverse it and bring the shoulders towards the front, like so. Wow, guys, I'm hearing all sorts of noises. Oof. Remember, please, to keep breathing while you're doing all of these exercises, guys. Don't hold your breath. By now, you guys should be feeling your shoulders nicely warmed up. It would amaze you as to how much tension we accumulate in our shoulders. And that causes a lot of damage to our voices. So these exercises are an excellent way to release any sort of stress hidden away in your shoulders. Now, before any of you start saying anything as to, I thought we were going to be practicing vocal warm-up exercises, not stretching exercises for our shoulders. Guys, guess what? You are. Everything in our body is connected. Therefore, if we have tension within our shoulders, that evidently tightens our neck, which evidently gives us a hoarse and thin voice. And that is a no-no for us actors. Okay, before we go ahead and practice our next vocal warm-up exercise, guys, I need you to do something on your own. I need you to go ahead and start awakening your facial muscles. And in order to do so, you can go ahead and refer to the previous video on vocal warm-ups. Go ahead and start massaging your face, start massaging your cheek area, start massaging your jaw area. When you're done with that, give yourself a couple of minutes to do that. Go ahead and practice the scrunching of the face and releasing of the face exercise. Once you feel like your facial muscles are starting to awaken, we're gonna go ahead and practice lip trills. Now for this part, I want us to be aware of two things. I want us to be aware of tension, and I want us to be aware of our breath. If at any point in time during this exercise you feel tension within your shoulders or tension within your face, go ahead, stop, take a few seconds to regroup. Do whatever sort of stretches is necessary for yourself. You can do the shoulder raises, shoulder rolls. You can go ahead and stretch While breathing, you can go ahead and roll over, let your neck, your head, let your arms hang loosely, okay? Whatever you need in order to release that tension that you think you're feeling. Same thing goes for the breath. If at any point in time during these lip trills you feel like you're running out of air, go ahead and stop, take a few seconds to retrace your breathing and practice finding that balance to breathe in and out using your diaphragm. And the reason as to why we need to be fully aware of these two things, guys, is that in order to practice lip trills, we need to be relaxed and we need to be in control of the air that's coming in and out in order to perform these lip trills. Otherwise, they're not going to be effective for your voice. Okay, guys, here we go. In order to perform these lip trills successfully, we're going to go ahead and place one hand on each side of our mouths. Now, you can either do it with 3 fingers or you can either do it with 2 fingers. I like to do it with 2 fingers. So you're just gonna literally place them on each side of the mouth, not pushing your cheeks in any way, shape, or form down or up to the side. Just gently place your 2 fingers on each side of the mouth. Once you choose whichever one you'd like to try, we're gonna go ahead and practice short breath lip trills. Short breath meaning using only your breath without any sort of steady tone, like so. So let's go ahead and practice short breath lip trills. Ready? Here we go. Great. Go ahead and do that until you start feeling comfortable with the lip trills exercise. Once you feel confident, we're gonna go ahead and practice lip trills without a tone and a longer breath. And I want you to go ahead and finish that lip trill with the breath that you take in, like so. Go ahead and practice that several times until you feel even more confident. Remember, guys, that if at any point in time during your lip trills something like this happens, go ahead and take a few seconds, separate yourself from this exercise, and regain control of your breath by using your diaphragm. Once you've practiced lip trills by using only your breath, now we're gonna go ahead and add a steady tone, like so. And guys, I also want you to keep in mind, don't force yourself to take even longer breaths. If you could only go so far, then only go so far. Don't push yourself to such an extent that you can potentially hurt yourself, okay? Take a deep breath and go as far as you can. As long as you finish a lip trill with that same breath, without an involuntary exhale, then you're working towards your voice. Once you've repeated that a couple of times, we're gonna go ahead and start playing around with the tone, like so. The next thing that we want to go ahead and try is to have our tone starting high and ending low, much like a siren. That's great, guys. You've done an awesome job. Go ahead and practice all these lip trills until you feel comfortable with them. As our next vocal warm-up exercise, we're going to go ahead and practice the ha. We're going to inhale through our nose, expanding our bellies outwards using our diaphragm. And when we go to exhale, we're going to vocalize ha. And with every time that you vocalize a ha, I want you to give the upper part of your belly a slight pressure push. So I'm going to show you guys. Ha. Ha. So remember, we're going to go ahead, inhale through the nose, expanding our belly outwards, and when we exhale, we're going to give a slight little pressure push to the upper part of the belly, and we're going to ha. Here we go. Ha. Ha. Great. Once you've repeated that several times, we're now going to incorporate an imaginary theater audience. And when we go to exhale, I want you to maintain that ha. I want you to use your arm to help carry out that ha out towards the farthest seat in that imaginary audience. Like so. Ha! Go ahead and practice that a couple of times as well. For our final vocal warm-up, guys, we're gonna be finishing off with some yawns. As Morgan Freeman once said, if you're looking to improve the sound of your voice, yawn a lot. Let's give it a go. Really try to yawn, and if you want, you can also let out a sigh towards the end. So let's practice. Feels good. You can even add a stretch with your yawn if you want to. Just really try to get a nice yawn in. You guys did such a fantastic job, guys. Really, round of applause goes out to you. Pat yourself on the back. What a great job. I would definitely suggest to combine the exercises from the first vocal warm-up video along with the exercises from this video, and you guys have a truly phenomenal vocal warm-up for your voice. And that is it for today's video. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I truly hope that you enjoyed this content. If you guys are looking to acquire a new green screen or a new tripod in order to film your monologues or scenes, be sure to always check out the links in my description under the tag gear used. And for those YouTubers wanting to learn how to manage and improve your YouTube channel, don't forget to check out the link in my description under the tag useful. As always, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, stay creative, but above all, let's remember to be kind to one another. Thank you so much for the support, and I'll see you guys next week.